Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and let this go. We need to get these assaulting guys moving in. In the meantime, we're just using the base of fire to reduce the defenses. We want to reduce them in strength as much as possible before these assaulting guys get up and get in close range. Alright, so artillery's in spotting phase right now. It looks like it's having some trouble. It's not quite getting on target.
Over. Shot. Out.
Met Gato asking about the Bradley driving around with the missile launcher erected. We are very aware and have been since Shock Force that that's not good in real life. It can't do that.
Flash,
It's simply easier. It's actually a bigger pain than you might think for the AIs,
Flash out.
for the AI to choose when to erect and not erect that thing and all that stuff. Ideally, whoa, that RPG
Shot.
went
Over.
really high. I want to see that again. Ideally, we'd get that fixed, but it's just not a priority. To be honest, other than the visuals of it, it's really just not that important. There are so many other things we could also do. Still, I'd like to do it. Wow, that went right between the trees above the Bradley, didn't it? I want to see that again. Right there. Look at that. Then it went off the map. Where did it go? Holy... Did it really just go through... Wow. Okay.
Shot. Over. Shot. Out.
Yeah, the Bradley spotted that guy after he did that. So we'll go and give him a target, tell him to shoot that guy. He will already, but I'd like to do that anyways. Okay, so infantry are moving up here. We have some choices here. We could bring the Bradleys up and come with them through the woods, but that's very risky. These lighter woods here, you can actually move the vehicles through them, but there's a very high chance the vehicles are going to get stuck. So we're actually going to move them around the side here. We'll keep them there for now. We're going to let those infantry get situated. Ooh, Mark 19's ready. We should shoot that at something, huh? Wow, they are just not having any luck with that thing, are they? So this is an example of a fire mission going wrong.
Over.
You notice that this guy is just not getting those rounds on target, so the fire mission's not starting. There's a couple reasons this could happen. One is he's just not noticing where the round lands. Another is if he's just incompetent, which shouldn't be because he's a fire support guy. But another big problem is that he is wounded and his morale is in the crapper. So that also really degrades their ability to do this stuff.
Flash out.
Yeah, it's landing in the same spot every time. I think I'm just going to cancel the fire mission. They don't always work out.
Check fire. Check
So
fire.
we're going to
check
cease fire on that and call another one next turn. Alright, these guys I think are done shooting. We're going to clear those targets so they stop wasting ammo. He's got a pretty good line of sight to the front buildings. Alright, so ideally I want to kill this BTR before I even have to fight it with ground troops. So I'm going to try and kill it with the artillery through the UAV. Alright, with these guys, we're going to go ahead and do an assault move. We're going to run along the cover here. We're going to do short assault moves. If anything ambushes is in here, half the team should be able to return fire. And then with these guys, we're going to move them around like this.
Shot. Over. Shot. Out. Roger. Check fire. End of mission.
Did you see
Flash out.
Well, that one got a little bit closer, but I already canceled the mission.
Fire for effect. Over.
What? That would not have been a good fire for effect. That thing's way too far off. It's a good thing I canceled that. That FO was just like, screw it, let's just put rounds down. Alright, so pretty quiet. I've pretty much neutralized the front defenses in the town. They've all retreated further into the town by now. So this is all looking good over here. I'm going to bring these guys out a bit. Get some more eyes onto that town area while these guys continue to move forward. And let's go ahead and call in that mission. Alright, we're going to call in a precision mission on the BTR. It's not guaranteed it'll hit. The 120mm mortar has a near precision round. It's not quite as accurate as the artillery ones. So no guarantee we're actually going to hit it. Do some fast forwarding in case, unless something happens. Oh, there we go. We got some contacts. We got some infantry over here.
Request fire mission out.
Alright, let's get some area fire down there. So, you spot an enemy like that, what you want to do is get some area fire going. So we're going to actually cancel move order. They lost the spot. Okay, so we're actually going to, let's see, we're going to bring these guys up to here. And then, shoot, he still can't get a spot. Well, they should spot him from there. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to actually move in around this guy. So this team's going to stay put right there, get some fire in. These guys are going to go around. That's not quite what I wanted to do. I guess that's my fault.
Roger. Fire for effect.
They're not getting shot at, though, so I guess I'm okay. There we go. Yeah, that guy put out the hurt there. Oh, they've had enough.
End of mission. Out.
The one who ran got nailed. The other two are still down there. They're still hiding. Alright, I just saw some rounds land. Let's see what happens over here. Oh, I got a direct hit! I got lucky! Yes! Oh, I think I might have just immobilized... Yep, no, I knocked it out. Awesome. Wow, I got lucky. Direct hit. That doesn't happen often with the mortars. Okay, so that thing's taken care of. We're going to try this again. This time I'm going to put a linear target right here on these two buildings. Maybe he'll have better luck this time.
Requesting fire mission. Over.
Okay, when those guys are not cowering, I can actually demonstrate some medic stuff there. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and load up the infantry in this Bradley. I might just bring them up to join the attack, since there's not much for these guys to shoot at anymore. Oh, they surrendered. Okay, so here's something for you guys, and also something for the Shock Force people. Routing has been replaced with surrendering. If the unit gets a low enough morale and it's close enough to the enemy, they'll throw their hands up in the air and surrender. If I get my units close enough to these guys, my guys will process them and eventually they'll disappear and a little white flag will replace them, and then they are removed from the battlefield. If, however, the enemy drives my forces back and they manage to get some friendlies next to them, they can actually rescue them and they'll pick their weapons back up and fight again. Although when they're at the point when they're surrendering, their morale is so shattered that they are pretty much worthless. We got a sniper out there somewhere, shooting at something. Don't know what. Okay, now a demonstration of medic stuff. Some of you will be familiar with this, some of you might not. If you have a wounded soldier, there's three different states of wounded. There is, let's find a wounded soldier. There's a wounded soldier. Here we go, wounded soldier. Notice how his weapon silhouette is yellow and he's got a yellow base. He's still active, he can still move around the battlefield, but everything he does is degraded because, you know, he's wounded. Pretty simple. Over here, however, we have a guy who was down on the ground and he's got a bright red base. That means he's incapacitated. He's still alive, but he's wounded enough that he's out of the fight. If a unit is not being shot at, it can go into medic mode. If you look over here on the lower left-hand corner, it might be partially obscured by the icon, but you should still be able to see it. You see some green text here, and it tells you what each soldier is doing. One of them, the anti-tank guy, is in medic mode right now, and you can see him here on the screen. He's going to tend to this guy, he's going to provide first aid, and eventually they're going to evacuate him and he's going to disappear off the battlefield. And then you're guaranteed that he'll just stay wounded and he won't die, or at least the chances that he'll die will be less. And when you evacuate him like that, also that was the squad leader, when you evacuate him like that, you will get his weapons and ammo. The weapons potentially, usually if they're special weapons, they usually won't pick up the normal weapons, but you'll get his ammo and his special equipment. If they're dead, brown base, like a dark brown base, and then it'll be a lot faster to grab their stuff since you're just grabbing gear off their body instead of providing first aid. Where is that shot coming from? Oh, he's taking pot shots at the guys trying to get into the Bradley. Someone in the town. Kind of risky shooting at a Bradley. Or near a Bradley, anyways. JTC, if you move two split teams into a vehicle, they will join. Same with the building. Alright, so I'm actually going to leave these guys in place until they evacuate that guy. In the meantime, I'm going to move these guys up to process these prisoners. And we need another turn for those guys to load up into the Bradley, and then we're going to move them up and they're going to join the attack.
Follow me, man. Shot. Over. Shot. Out.
So in a few seconds, they should disappear with a white flag. Oh dear, we're getting small arms fire from the building. What do we got? Just some random guys. They retreated to the back of the building where they couldn't get shot at. And the Bradley spotted them. That's it. They're over.
Get up, put your hands in the air.
Flash. Over. Flash. Out. Shot. Over. Shot. Out.
Okay, good job, Bradley. See, that's why we have a base of fire. The second those guys started shooting, these guys over here were watching for it. These guys would have probably been in a tougher position if that Bradley hadn't been sitting there waiting. All right, so this guy's been evac'd. We've got his. You notice he's not on the battlefield anymore. We've got his ammo. We're going to move these guys up. We're going to we're going to quick them up to here, and then we're actually going to do an assault up to here. And we're going to go ahead and put some cover and fire down on that building since we now know something's there. We're going to make life hell for anyone in that building, I think. Okay, and this Bradley's ready. Because I don't want to drive it all the way around, I'm going to do something you probably shouldn't do, and I'm going to drive it right in front of the town. But I'm going to bring it up to like right around here and offload them. I feel a little bit more comfortable doing that because if there was anything to shoot at them, it would have shot at them already. We'll offload them over there. So the Bradley will move up to here, and then the guys will offload and jump into the wood line. So now that we know that something's there, we're going to do everything we can to make sure it doesn't shoot again.
Flash. Over.
Whoa, what was that? Oh, I think... Oh, there's still a sniper out there somewhere. He just pegged someone. He pegged the marksman!
Over.
Help me! I'm hit!
I have no idea. Oh, there he is. We got a spot. Right there. This guy. Thanks for coming, JTC. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Shot. Over.
Ah, the good. The Bradley spotted him.
Out.
Yep, he's down. Bradley spotted him and took him out. Good work, Bradleys.
Flash. Over. Flash. Out.
Alright, we're not moving him any closer. I don't want that artillery to fall on him.
Shot. Over.
We're actually going to have them hold position and hide. You give them a hide command. Hide is in the special command tab. Hotkey H. Hide means that they're going to hit the dirt, and for the most part, they're going to hug the ground. And that's good when you got artillery nearby. So, yeah, how are we doing on that? What's the delivery time on this thing? Oh, it's in spotting phase. That's right. So it's going to be indefinite until it actually lands. It's hitting the same spot, though. I think this guy's screwed. We might not ever be able to get a proper fire mission going with this guy.
Shot. Out. Flash. Over. Flash out.
Okay, that was closer. That's progress.
Shot. Over.
I'm just going to fast forward through this. Whoa, what was that? We got a guy. Where is he? He's in the street. Someone's on the move. Who spotted him? Oh, the automatic grenade launcher over here spots him. He gets away before they can do anything, though. It's inching closer. We're just gonna wait until this darn...
Fire for effect. Over.
That's not... Oh my gosh, if that fire for effect hits over here, I'm firing this guy.
Fire for effect. Out.
Hey, it's just like real life. You have to deal with dumb mistakes. It's kind of on target. Not really. Well, at least they hit that building. Oh, there we go! Okay. Let's go ahead and get some stuff up. Now that those are landing on target and I don't have to worry about them running landing right on me. I'm still not going to get too close. I've learned the hard way, if any of you watch Phase Line Green, what happens if you get too close. Bad things happen. We're going to leave them there. Alright, well, probably won't be able to spot that guy again from there. We're just going to let this play out. Oh, that was a sniper rifle. That was an SVD. Very specific angle right in between those buildings. I'm going to go ahead and lift fire next turn on that artillery. Alright, so next thing I'm going to do is we're actually going to start moving the infantry in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get a whole bunch of area fire on all these buildings around here. Let that go for a turn, and then we're going to switch it to target briefly and hopefully have it end just as these guys start reaching the wall. Oh, that was the end of the fire mission anyways. Excellent. Okay, time to get some area fire going. So I think there's a guy on the bottom floor of that building. So we're just going to get a bunch of fire on it. They can't hit that area, dang it. What can I hit? Polos, I realize I could keep fine-tuning the artillery to wipe them all out, but honestly I need to get a move on here because I got other stuff to do today. Gotta keep this moving. Alright, so we're going to move here. We're going to pause for 20 seconds. And then we're going to move. Pause him here. Give the fire support some time to work. All right, let's see, what can we get shooting around here? Good there, huh? Okay, let's see. There we go. All right, so we got a whole bunch of fire going down there, and it should lift just as the infantry start moving in. Have a good one, Polos. Enjoy the rest of your night. Oh, what do we got here? Yep, it worked. There we go. We got some guys running out. Where did he come from? There he is. Infantry contact over here. We got some guys. Yep, guys running out of the houses. They did not like all that Bradley fire. Oh, there was an example of the Punisher in action. Let's see that. I don't think you guys have seen that yet. Where did he shoot from? Where is that? There he is. So, Punisher, really cool weapon. It's an optional weapon for U.S. rifle squads. Right now it's known as the XM25 CDTE. You have the option of having one per rifle squad in this game. It is actually an air burst grenade launcher, sort of like what a lot of the vehicles have. You shoot a grenade and it explodes above the cover. That probably wounded him. Alright, so now that we've gotten some really good suppression going on over there and those guys are bugging out, we're actually going to lift and shift and we're going to start putting our fires further over. So we're going to put them on these buildings out here, just in case there's something hiding out here. We got infantry ducking into an alleyway. We didn't get him. He's still on the move. He's out here somewhere. We got some infantry. Where is he? Whoa! Oh, there he is. Got him. Nah, he got away. Oh, where did that guy come? All the way back there. Look at this guy. That's a good spot right there. He hit someone. Yeah, way back here, he got one of the team leaders. Oh, they engaged him. Bradley spotted him. So there's another example of AI intelligence there. That Bradley had an area order somewhere else. Both of them. They spotted him, decided he was a bigger threat. This one especially, look at that, he's contradicting my fire order very intelligently. Gave an order over there, but he saw an actual threat over there and switched targets to deal with it. And now he goes back to the old target. Alright, let's go ahead and kill those area fires. We're gonna reposition the Bradleys to better cover now. Alright, we're gonna move this Bradley around, and he's gonna cover down this street. Right down here. I'm going to leave this Bradley where he is because he's got this side over here pretty well covered. I'm going to bring this Bradley around. And then this one's going to cover the road going down here. That's infantry. Where is he? Where? I don't know where this guy is. There he is. Who sees him? Oh, the, okay, the UAV sees him. So the UAV spotted this guy hiding out in the crater here. Oh boy, that's a PKP. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them there. Bradley, stop shooting. Yeah, they've had enough. Oh, we spotted some guys over here. And that's why I left that Bradley covering that. You don't want to get too impatient and let your covering units like this stuff over here move around too much, because you never know when stuff will pop up for them to attack. So I'm going to go ahead and move this Bradley over just a tad. He'll get a spot on those guys and nail them. Alright, so we're good. We're going to go ahead and let them consolidate for a turn. They just charged across a bunch of open ground. I'm going to give them a turn or two to rest. Once again, you need to manage their exhaustion levels. You don't want to get them too tired. And those guys are toast. That Bradley's going to spot them any second now. And they're dead. Alright, looking good, looking good.
Secure the flanks. Hold your position.
Stagler, yes, this is nearly the final build. Very close. Okay, we're going to go ahead and bring this Bradley around. We're going to cover the back right here. Just in case anyone tries to run out of the village, we're going to have something covering back here. And then we're going to bring this guy around. I think to cover right about there. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start moving these guys forward. We have to take our time, though. We've got to be a bit more careful. In this sort of environment, you can lose a whole squad really quickly if you're not careful with these assault rifles. Even one assault rifle can just do crazy amounts of damage if you're not careful. I don't usually like using Hunt in these scenarios, in this situation, because they might stop in a really bad spot and then they're just wiped out. So I prefer to use either Quick or Assault or Blast. So in this case, we're going to use Assault and get them up here. We got these guys looking down this street, so they're nice and covered there. And that's going to be the only movement. The rest of them are just going to be watching. I could have probably done a quick movement into there. Whoa, that was an RPG. No idea. Oh, okay, that's where it came from. Missed wide, though. Oh, I think he shot one of those light disposable ones. Doesn't matter. He's toast now.
Quiet down. Let's get some noise discipline here.
Oh, they got incoming fire from the church. I think. Yeah, it looks like it's coming from the church. Now, here's a tricky part. I can't use the Bradley's I can't use the Bradley's cannons on these things. I can't risk damaging the church. I'll lose points. Oh, that was an RPG. He took out one guy. Luckily, that was the only guy in that corner. Okay, so now I need to deal with this church. This is going to be a bit trickier because I can't just blow it up. Also, excuse me, this is a really tight spot here. It's going to be tough because I don't want to bring a Bradley in there because then the RPG can take it out. It's worth remembering, guys, that the Russians might not have RPG-29s in this, but their RPGs are equipped with the PG, I want to say it's the PG-7L or is it 7R? I don't remember which. 7VL or VR. It's the one with the tandem heat warhead. It's really mean. It's just as effective as the RPG-29 at destroying vehicles. Alright, so we're going to have to go around. We're going to go around and put some fire on the side of the church from over here. Alright, so we're going to have to just put them up there, and then hopefully they can get a spot. It's the best I can do. Alright, you guys need to hold position and face that way. I don't want them to get that RPG guy another shot. So I think what I'm going to do is, let's see, what shall I do? I don't want to go across this way because the RPG can get me, and I've already got it covered with the Bradleys. Oh, I have an idea. Now the wall's blocking it. Okay, we know this street's clear. We're going to go across this street into here. Basically, we're trying to flank this guy.
Follow me. Advance.
I'm not too worried about getting shot at from these areas because I got so many assets over here covering it. Someone's shooting at something, I don't know what. Well, it got really quiet all of a sudden. Oh, there we go. Why did I say that? Why did I say that? HQ hiding down here. That was an RTO. Let's take him out. Oh, wow. What was that? Holy crap. It wounded almost everyone. Where did that come from? Was that the... Was that guy? Where that came from? Yeah, that came from the church. That freaking RPG in the church.
I'm hit.
Oh man, that really hurt. Practically everyone is wounded. So, lesson learned there. Probably should have split these guys and put one team in there and one team in there. When you're up against an RPG, that's probably not a bad idea. So we're going to go ahead and do that with these guys. We're going to split them. One team is going to, we're going to fast these guys. One's going to be in level 1 and one's going to be in level 3. And then hopefully we're going to get that freaking RPG. And while we're at it, I'm also going to go ahead and face these guys the right way. Let's put the squeeze on him right now. They can't put fire on it yet though because they're facing the wrong way. Not worried about the RTO. He's already like, he's just one assault rifle. And he's pinned. And he might be running away. He's running away. Okay, we're good there. Yeah, these guys are, they've decided that that's not a healthy place to be, so they're automatically getting out of the building. Oh my gosh, please someone see this freaking RPG and get him. Haha! Yeah, I think the, oh, what's this? Is this the RPG? Did he run? He might have ran. Someone's on the move. Right there, RTO. Bradley spotted him. Oh, we got a guy over here. Where is he? Oh, there's one running down the road. It's an RPG caught in the open. Yeah, they're starting to try and retreat out this way, but we got him covered. Did this guy surrender? He surrendered! The RPG guy surrendered. Or someone, it might not be the RPG guy. I'm assuming this guy surrendered because we're not shooting him in the face. Yep, he surrendered. Okay. Let's go ahead and assault these guys in there. One team will cover, the other will move in, collect that, and we'll get another pair of eyes onto the church. Meanwhile, I think I'm going to move this Bradley around a bit further. We're going to give this one a hunt view. Move him into the back there, cover the back. Okay, you guys are going to split up, and we're going to get you back up in there, because I think that RPG has been dealt with. Incoming fire over here. We don't have a spot. Unless it's this guy. Is it this guy? No, that's not him. It's someone else. There we go. What do we got? The remainders of an anti-tank missile team. That's the Punisher there firing in semi-automatic. Couldn't get it in the window, though. Alright, I think the ATGM's been dealt with. Alright, at this point it's pretty much mopping up, but we could still have some holdovers hanging out somewhere that might get us, so we gotta be careful still. Alright, next step, I'm going to put some troops into this building here.
Approaching.
Look out! Enemy infantry!
Follow me, men! Cover me!
Alright, let's take the church. Yep, RPG gunner, he surrendered too. Oh, guy on the move. Oh, a bunch of them.
Watch out! Enemy unit! Watch out! Enemy unit! Enemy troops spotted.
Okay, we're going to take this building and then go for a ceasefire.
Назад! Назад! Отступаем, товарищи! Отступаем, товарищи! Назад!
Move it!
Назад!
Go, go, go!
Назад! Назад!
Move it! Go, go, go!
Yeah, pretty quiet. I think we're done. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and cease fire to end this. Actually, I'm going to let it a couple turns elapse to let these guys surrender and go off the map. They're not surrendering. Oh well, whatever. We'll just cease fire. U.S. Army, total victory. Alright, so, AAR screen for the new people who've never played before. We didn't go over this before, so we'll go over it now. This screen sums up the results of your battle. It'll give you the battle title, the result, right here. U.S. Army total victory, the skill level you played at, and then it gives you a breakdown of your objectives. If you mouse over the results, you'll get a detailed breakdown with point values. Obviously, a green check mark means you got it, and a red X means you did not. So as you can see, we got a bunch of points for securing objectives. We didn't have anyone on Objective 3, so we didn't get points for it. Let's see, we've got Op 4 points, that's for destroying, so we've got three different types of objectives. You have ground objectives, which as we discussed already are Occupy and Touch. You've seen those in action. There's also the Preserve objective, which we did get points for that, as you can see, the Preserve Church, 200 points. There's the opposite of Preserve, there's also Destroy objectives. You can actually get that. It's basically the opposite of Preserve, and it's for destroying buildings. And then Targets is pretty simple. It's for if the scenario designer designates enemy units as targets, you will get points for inflicting damage on them. And Parameters are a all or nothing. You'll see these every now and then. They're usually used as bonus points. And they're a all or nothing sort of system where, like, if one of the things that, for example, the scenario designer could say is, if you take less than 20% casualties, you will get 1,000 points. And so as long as you get 19% or less casualties, then you get the points. If you go above that, you get none of them. So as you can see, the Russians got very little. They got some points for destroying my force, but that's pretty much it. You also get a summary here of the casualties to your units. We had 4 killed, 2 wounded, compared to their 22 killed, 11 wounded, and 5 missing, which is captured. Also, no one's typing in chat, so I'm not sure if you've all fallen asleep, or perhaps my chat has frozen, so I'm going to refresh it. If you did ask a question and I missed it in the last few minutes, I apologize. Just ask it again. Okay, well, and then you can also review the map. There will now be all Fog of War removed. Yeah, it looks like they had only one guy left in good order here, this dude here. Surprisingly, Bradley couldn't see him because there's a wall there, that's why. Right there. Alright, so that's about it. Yeah, so you can, oh yeah, one last thing, you can review. If you click on your units and you look down in the corner here, in the lower left corner, you can see combat victories. You can see how many casualties units inflicted on the battlefield. Okay, guys, that is the end of the stream. I'm going to put this up on YouTube. I'm going to cut it up into a bunch of different pieces, and there'll be like little lesson modules you can watch if you want to watch this while you go along with the tutorial, especially for the people who did not happen to catch this stream. Honestly, the real audience for this stream is the people who are going to watch it on YouTube after they buy the game and they've never played Combat Mission before. So I thank the regulars here for their patience. Thanks for coming, guys. That was a crazy amount of people. We had over 100 people this time at the high end of it, so that was pretty great. I will see you guys next week, and hopefully we're going to get Combat Mission out of here really, really soon. We did catch a few bugs here, and they should be really easy to, we'll fix them up tomorrow. So yeah, have a good rest of the weekend, guys.